So, if you're elected to be county executive, what are the first 3 things you would change?
First and foremost, an easy one to fix and change is moving us into the digital age. For example, our county website is the first impression for a lot of people, whether it be a tourist want to come visit for a weekend, or even an industry that's looked at our EDC website and says, hey, we've got a good select site, let me check out the community. So given that good first impression with the website, not much investment on the front end, a big return on the back end. Things like posting our meeting minutes online so that you have access to what's going on. You'll see some of my ads. Transparency is a big thing that I think we need in county government. We work for you. It's not the other way around. So you need to know what we're doing. As Mr. Barrett said, not wasting your money. You need to know. So you need to have access to our meetings and our minutes and how we voted and the things going on. So the digital age is a big one for me. Another thing I'd like to see changed is to get a grant writer at the county level. I think Mr. Cobb was the one that mentioned we get quite a few grants. Our chief out at the Sheriff's Department does a good job, and Julie in our convenience centers does a good job. But we have no one looking countywide for all the departments at what grants are out there and what are available. Hiring someone in that position will more than pay for itself quickly. And find us some money, as we keep talking about, other sources of revenue besides our property owners. That's an easy thing. Again, a small investment on the front end that can have a big return on the back end. And then number 3, and maybe the most important, goes back to planning. We talked a little bit about strategic planning. We have got to have goals set for where we want to be in 5, 10, and 20 years. In order to know we're here today, and this is where we want to be, how's that roadmap need to be laid out? We've got to get a strategic plan, not just a capital plan on infrastructure and those kind of things and expenditures, but goals of how do we want to grow? What areas of the county do we want to grow? What do we want to see at our interstate exits? We can't just plan on, we want to grow the exits. We've got to have some ideas. Okay, exit 14, like we've talked about with the PEP program, retail makes the most sense there. Those are the kind of things we need to do now so that we're ready when those opportunities hit us.
What's the most pressing issue facing Giles County over the next 4 years, and what would you do to address that issue?
To me, this goes back to planning. We have a lot of issues that are going to be facing us over the next 4 years. Our jail is overcrowded. We've been dealing with the state with that, but it's an issue that's going to come up, and they're finally going to say enough's enough. We know it's coming. It's just not here yet. Our highway department is fixing potholes right and left. They're actually fixing my road today. You see that dusty car out there, you know that's why. They need more money to do the potholes and roadways and everything else because prices just continue to go up. We've got the ambulance service that needs some work at its building. We need more paramedics. It's amazing when you look at the statistics how many times Lawrence County has to send an ambulance to serve Giles County because we just don't have it staffed like we need to. But the one thing that ties all these together is the economy. We have to have money to do each one of these items. And again, you have to plan to know what you're going to need. So economic planning is what I think is going to be the most important over the next 4 years. So that we have ideas of what we're going to need, when they're coming, and how we're going to finance those. We've talked about being debt-free. I'm proud of being debt-free. I was the budget chairman when we voted to become debt-free, but that is not the goal. That puts us in a great position to invest in ourselves. Running this county like a business is the way to look at it. We're sitting in good financial shape right now, but good shape to invest in projects that are revenue-generating projects for us.
Why should the people of Giles County choose you as their county executive?
I think you need to choose the most qualified candidate, and I feel like I am that candidate. Like I mentioned, let me start my education. With my bachelor's degree in engineering, I'm a professional engineer licensed in Alabama and Tennessee. For 10 years of my career, I designed water and wastewater systems all over the state. That in itself taught me how to do planning, funding, budgeting, construction, inspection, and those things are right in line with the infrastructure that we need to develop our interstate exits. So that's what's going to face us the next 4 years. I have that experience. My MBA, with emphasis in finance, you can't tell between finance and engineering. I'm a numbers cruncher, just plain and simple. But I've been the budget chair for 2 years while I've been on the commission. I understand our budget process. I understand where our money's coming from, where it's going to. So you need that as a leader in Giles County. Besides my education is my work experience. Like I mentioned, I run a business here in Giles County. It's a staffing company. So basically for the last 7 years, I've been a matchmaker between employers and employees in Giles County. So I've seen on a daily basis what our industries are looking for, what our skill sets of our employees have, and what the disconnect is in between. So I have a good understanding of our workforce here. Besides that, when you own a business, you deal with issues like the HR, accounting, and just simple management. My company grew from me being upstairs in a guest bedroom 7 years ago to I have a payroll of about 60 people a week right now. That taught me a lot of lessons. A lot of them actually were the hard way. But I've got that management experience of managing an office and knowing what goes along in with that. So in addition to all of that, my education, my work experience, you've also got, I'm involved. A big pet peeve of mine is every 4 years at all the fish fries, we're throwing a card in your face while you're trying to eat. I'm at those fish fries all 4 years in between election time. I'm part of the community. I'm a Rotarian. I'm on the Giles County Little League Board of Directors for the softball park. I've been PTO president. I actually adopted Richland Elementary this year with my company as a corporate partner in education. I coach every sport that there is except football, which I guess I'm going to have to learn because my son's decided to play that this year. But I'm at the T-ball park. I'm at Saturday League basketball. I even coach co-ed adult softball. So I'm part of the community at all times. And that's a very important part of this job and the qualifications that you need. Because you've got to be a part of the community to know what's going on and to know what the people are wanting and what their issues are. So those are my qualifications.
Obviously, you're here tonight and you were here at the first of these events. Why has it been important for you to be here?
It's important to be here because of you and you in Facebook land. This job, again, I said, I'm here for a job interview tonight. You are who's going to hire me. I can't not show up and tell you about myself, my skill sets, and my abilities, and expect you to get me a job. You just can't do that. That's not how the world works. And again, I look at things as a business because that's my background. So you've got to run it like a business. That means I've got to be accountable to you and accessible to you. And when you sit up here in a public forum such as this, when I answer a question about the wastewater plant, I've told you the same answer that I've told to you. I can't change that because I've put it out there for everyone to see. So to me, that's why it's so important to do these type of events, to put it out there who I am, what I believe in, and for you to know this is what she said. This is who she is and what she believes in.
Thank you very much, Melissa.